Hello and welcome to EGTV, a new podcast that we're going to start doing on this channel. My name's Ash, and this is basically going to be some videos talking about EG, where we've come from, where we're going, our products, the people that use our products and what they use it for, and generally just have a little bit of fun. We'll do some testing, we're going to have lots of different guests on, and it should be some good fun. Let's have a little video of what we do.
When the beat's down low, won't you pour over me? Ooh, what you say to me? When the beat's down low, won't you pour over me? Oh, with wise guy. What you say to me? When the beat's down low, won't you?
It's fine. I mean, this, there you go.
Right, so welcome back, guys. For those who don't know, my co-host and first guest on this show is Jim Rose. Now, a lot of people don't know it, but Jim Rose is the actual owner of the business.
Hi, I'm Jim from Enola Gaye. Hi, I'm Jim from Enola Gaye. My name is Jim Rose, and we're from the UK. The brand is Enola Gaye. This is the Enola Gaye Wire-Pull Smoke Grenade.
Hi, I'm Jim from Enola Gaye. Try like and subscribing to us on YouTube.
We've been going since '96.
96.
Yeah, so that's pretty much where we started. We started back in Greenham Common. That's where we started the company.
That's in the UK, right?
Greenham Common was decommissioned back, late '90s, and then they didn't know what to do with all the accommodation blocks. And they decided that they could rent it out to a paintball company, and that's what happened.
Yeah,
and that paintball company became really successful.
Yeah. And what was that called?
It was called Hot Shots.
Hot Shots, yeah.
And it was the place to play. It was 52 two-story buildings. It's an entire town where you could play paintball and just lose yourselves.
Yeah.
And
what year was this? Was this
well, maybe 94. But
yeah, 94,
so
1994.
And so EG Enola Gaye was born out of that. We needed an extra dimension.
Yeah,
and so
some immersion into paintball.
It was always going to be grenades.
Yeah.
There were so many rooms, so many corners.
Yeah.
And people used to camp in rooms. So the only way to get people out of rooms is to roll a grenade in.
Roll a grenade in, yeah.
And so we knew there was a requirement for that, but there wasn't really anything. So
Enola Gaye was born.
And
that was in 1996, right?
That was 96. So, and you can see where the name comes from. It's an RAF base. It was a nuclear base, an American nuclear base. Pretty controversial.
Yeah, it is.
As the name a little bit. So, and our office, our HQ, was actually the HQ for the base. It was a H-shaped building.
Yep.
In the middle of that building was a safe. That safe held the codes to the nukes. The walls were like that big. So interesting facts.
EG history. So you've come, even before this, you come from paintball, right?
Yeah,
you played paintball, like you're an old school paintballer.
I'm an old school, war game of any sort back in the day, and that moved. When paintball first emerged in the UK, which is mid-80s or something like that, we were first to hear about it, and we were in playing, and we wanted to play it. It's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to run around and lose yourself, and that's what we do.
Yeah,
and we're still doing it,
and it's still doing it now.
We're still doing it
now. But now we have a lot more toys to play with when we play. So let's just have a quick, brief overview of some of these. Everyone's going to know what these are. So we've got obviously the Mark V, which is arguably one of the most popular pyro in well, airsoft and paintball. And obviously, yeah, you all seen one of these before. We've got one of the earlier versions here, which, well, it's a completely different colour, but it's the same design.
The design hasn't changed much.
Yeah.
This is a friction-based noise distraction device. Great for clearing rooms.
Yeah.
Great for distraction. And from here we move on to slightly different variants of it, but the EG67 or the ball grenade.
Yeah.
Super popular. Based off an M67, similar size.
Yeah.
Full of clay pellets.
Yeah. And then we have obviously the classic pineapple style grenades.
And that contains paint. And that was actually the first product we ever made.
Okay.
I mean, this is a wipeable version, this is a friction version, but the first product we ever made.
Oh,
actually, this is the original shell here.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
And these were built to go bang, throw a bit of paint everywhere.
Oh, nice.
And it's still in circulation today.
I always thought the smoke was the first thing. So
No,
it was actually.
smoke came after this.
Ah, so smoke came after.
It was a bit of an afterthought, actually.
Yeah.
But actually, yeah, the
A
smoke.
good one then.
Yeah, it is. And then we will talk more about the smoke, really. I mean, we're talking about where the company started. It started from a bang, with a bang. And of course, we're more known for smoke now. And this is kind of the selection. It's huge, but
yeah. So let's run this quickly through here. So the standard one, I guess, is again the WP40, and again, this is one of the most popular smoke grenades you can buy commercially.
This has set the standard for smoke grenade style and size. If you know, the W40 is the benchmark of all smoke grenades.
Yeah.
Perfect amount of smoke for most uses: photography, airsoft, paintball, war games, all of that.
Yeah.
But then we do get bigger. We go on to its big brother, the EG18, or the EG18X, which burns faster.
Yeah.
Which is great for the same sort of use, but just offers a huge amount more smoke.
Yeah. And the products kind of, again, they vary because once we saw, well, accidentally, you saw like different markets using these products for different things.
Actually, I think the market saw us.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to take credit for this. Hey, we targeted the movie industry, but they kind of picked us up, and you know, they require bigger effects, big movie budgets now, and they go to. So this is the go-to for
exactly. Yeah. So this is where like the product like this. Now again, a lot of the war gamers, combat sports, they will know what this is, but not many people use it because it's just huge.
I mean, that pumps out a lot of smoke.
It pumps out a lot of smoke.
I would not suggest you buy that for a wedding.
But yeah, so, and then of course we go to the opposite end of the spectrum, which is the EG25, and this was kind of created for more the photography.
So
you know,
really good effects. Great for photographers. Small. It's not gonna, put out too much smoke, because often is the case is too much smoke is too much smoke, and once it's going, it's not going out.
No, that's for
so
sure.
That's perfect. Yeah.
And so over this podcast, over the course of the next year, we're going to be diving into all these products in more depth. We're going to bring people in that use these products, and they're going to show us, I mean, in some cases, some people show us the uses of these products that we never even thought was like, it's crazy. So we're going to bring people onto the show and talk about all these different, the ways to use all these different products, be it, the pineapple grenades, to the Mark 5s, to all the different sizes of smokes that we've got here. And I mean, again, it's just.
I think this is the most confusing area for a lot of people. So we will dig down into various different episodes where we can dig down to uses, density, speed of smoke, colour. There's so many variants, but and we'll just give it to you on video, so you can say, oh, right, okay, that's what I need.
Yeah,
but
for
I've
sure.
got a question for you, Ash.
Go on then.
And that is, you've played airsoft paintball for many years.
A long time, yeah. 2003 I started, yeah.
How many of these things have you thrown?
Oh my God. I probably went through maybe a box and a half every day that I played, and I've played.
That's a pyro problem right there.
Hey, I'm not the only one with a pyro problem, I can tell you that.
Okay.
But yeah, like hundreds.
Does anyone use more than that? Does anyone use more than that?
I'm pretty sure
I
there's some
think there is. I can think
there.
of some people already, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I love them. Everybody that plays, airsoft paintball, because that's where I've come from. I started with paintball, and I've, progressed to airsoft. But yeah, going out in the field without smoke and without bangs, it's just not something that I do. So using these products all the time is, it's just become part of the game. There's no separation. You don't get one without the other now. You have to have the pyro because the immersion that it brings, the advantage that you gain from using it. People want that advantage. People want that immersion, and it's almost become standard. And it's fantastic.
But it's not just airsoft paintball. There's many other forms. It's all war games. We're going right into LARP. We're going to dig down into that. Movie making, photography. All of these things. But we're going to come to that.
We'll come to that
on another.
Yeah. So what we want, what we're going to do, we're going to obviously bring guests in, and also we want like topics. What topics would you like us to just discuss on this channel? We're going to do a lot of giveaways. So what we want you to do, if you've got an idea or a concept, or you want us to do some testing, or just something cool, or a video to send in, or something like that,
or bust some myths.
Yes, myth busting. We could do some stuff on this channel, and if we pick you in the comments, just we'll get in touch with you. We'll send you a load of free merch. We'll send you a load of free gear for you, and we'll film an episode based on your responses to the video. Your suggestion, which is really good. And we'll do a feature as well, because I'm sure you're going to want to see what people are doing with your products.
Well, yeah,
maybe
we do. Yeah,
maybe.
Let's keep responsibility matters.
Yes.
Use these things responsibly, use them for the correct use, etc., etc. So what we don't need to see is we don't mind fails, because fails do happen, especially in game, and there are some fabulous fails out there.
And especially in combat sports, we all know someone who just.
I think the best one I've seen recently was each 6/7 pin pulled. And because the fuse is quite silent, the guy's just looking at it, giving it, this doesn't work. Yeah, and then go is fine. He's good. Protection. But his reaction was priceless.
But we want to see it. So if you send something into us, we'll feature it on the show. We'll send you a load of free merch, and we want to make this show interactive to you guys. So send us what you would like to see. We'll dive into it. It could be questions, it could be, like I said, contest, testing, myth busting, all that sort of stuff. But I think that's it. Until that next video, my name's Ash.
I'm Jim, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, see you soon. Okay, that was good.
It's good. Maybe even better.